Mind, Body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for Mind, Body, and Business with the one and only Maria Moore. Good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. So, we've heard about working out, getting in the gym, picking up the weights, running the miles. But what about working in? Doing the inner work for lasting success, and that's what I want to talk about today. Rickey, I was so inspired by our interview with Jeezy this week. And in one part of that conversation, he was talking about how important it was for him to keep his peace. And it was so great to see a successful black man talking about meditating and journaling, and that is the inner work that's so important to be successful and to last that long in this business. So I have a couple of things that can help you out. Number one is managing your schedule, and this involves you honoring your no. Rickey, you call this setting boundaries, and I do want to tell you, Rickey, that when we were in Daytona, people would come up to me and Gary, ask for permission to take a picture because you set that up for people.
Absolutely.
I thought that was really cool that people honored that. And it's really important to set your boundaries. When you stretch yourself, you can't give those important tasks and relationships the attention they deserve. And when you let things pile up, you will end up buried. So Make sure that, day by day, you're honoring your no. If you didn't make space for it in your day, you have to tell people no and not feel guilty about it.
Right.
So make sure you set those boundaries.
And you don't have to explain nothing. It's a complete sentence that warrants no explanation.
Yeah, I love it. Honor your no. Also, focus on your habits. Too many people are focused on the outcome. Let's take losing weight, for example. They're focused on losing the 20 pounds, but what does it require you to do day to day to not only lose the weight, but to keep it off? So lasting success, you got to remember, it comes from daily practice. So inner work requires the same effort as outer work. You build physical strength over time and repetition. You also build inner strength over time and through repetition. So you have to practice day in and day out.
Yeah, that Gary. Listen to her.
I'm listening, honey. My ears are open. Mm-hmm.
Your eyes are closed, but your ears are open.
Because I'm meditating on it.
Because you're meditating. All right. Well, see, you're already practicing one of these inner exercises. I appreciate that, Gary. The last thing is to embrace the W's. And I'm not just talking about the wins. Lasting success requires you to work and to wait. And this is one thing that I really respect about you, Rickey. Last year you did your birthday bash in Bimini. You did it on your own dime. You organized it. It was a huge success. And then this year, the company is like, yo, this was amazing. And look at how awesome this man is and valuable he is to the company. And it was really great to see everything come together. People celebrate you, a successful and feel-good event. But people got to understand that, to be successful, you have to work for it. And then you also have to wait, even if you've been in the game, for a minute. And, I think that all of us can think of things that were very difficult when we first started, but now they come easy.
I'm going to tell you something I learned from Tom Joyner. You have to invest into yourself.
Yes.
You have to believe. You can't sit up there and be asking programmers and general managers for money. You work your ass off, get your own money, pay for your own stuff, and then when people see that you're doing something, then they'll put their money and see that you making money, put their money with your money and success, and then you start to build. That's how you build. You have to invest in yourself. You cannot cut corners on yourself.
Mm-hmm. And shout out to you, Rickey. I mean, that event really showed your influence and just how much people love you. It was sold out. And we're going to do, double, triple next year. So congratulations on a successful event. It was awesome. And then the last thing I want to share, Jeezy talked about his book, Adversity for Sale. But during that conversation, he also talked about the book that he read that inspired him. It's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. So if you want a good book that'll inspire you to take action, that's a good one to check out. Yes. Isn't it a great book? I got the workbook also, Rock T.
Yes, sir.
It's a really, really good book. But yeah, that's what I have for you inside Mind, Body, and Business. You can follow me on Instagram at Maria Moore, MariaMore. Thank you, Rickey.
Hey, no, thank you, Maria. And y'all, and give us your how can they follow you one more time?
Yeah, on Instagram at Maria Moore. And you can also check out the Mind, Body, and Business podcast on the Urban One Podcast Network.
And also, Rock T didn't read that damn book.com. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Okay.